Seconds out, Ayman Khan here with the British light heavyweight champion Dan Azeez. Dan, we've just witnessed the weigh-in there. Rocky's come in overweight, albeit a little bit overweight, but overweight nonetheless. Your reaction?
Yeah, I'm not really too fast. It is what it is, and we'll see. Well, I think we're still fighting, so yeah.
I mean, some fighters will choose to make the fighter, make that weight. Some won't. You seem very cool, calm, collected, as you normally are, as I see you on interviews. Why aren't you too fussed about it?
I can only control what I could control. Do you know what I mean? That's him. Do you know what I'm saying? I think he's chose not to make the weight, so the titles will just be on the line for me. I'm happy with that. I only had my mind set on winning anyway. So yeah, it is what it is, and I don't blame him. Listen, we're in a sport where it's dangerous anyway. Like if he feels like he can't make it, and safety first, man. So it is what it is.
Being very, very fair there in your assessment, Dan. Let's talk about the assessment of the fight there. What challenges does Rocky Fielding pose for you in the ring at the weekend?
Experience, good boxer. He's been boxing for how many years now? He's been there at the top. He's been there, done that. Water teacher, puncher. This is my hardest fight to date, I believe. Do you know what I mean? And he possesses, I think, the probably the hardest challenges so far. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it.
The light heavyweight seems very fluid at the moment. People who are in the light heavyweight scene are either looking for world titles or getting those world title shots. Do you feel you have to put out a big statement by getting a KO at the weekend?
No, I don't. I'm not fussed. As long as I get the W, that's what matters at the moment. That's what I'm focused on. Just Rocky getting a win, and then going into 2023 with some good opportunities.
Speaking of yourself, I can hear the tones of Buddy McGirt behind me. What made you make the move to or bring in the addition of Buddy McGirt to the camp?
Again, experience. He's been there, done that. Former world champion, Hall of Famer trainer, and Buddy's good energy to be around, man. As well as just being a trainer, he's a good person. So yeah.
I heard you try to spar with jet lag.
How do I try to spar?
I heard you tried to spar with jet lag. And you felt it.
Yeah, I was a bit crazy. I remember him telling me, no, take your time, like, give it a week. I was like, no, man, like, I'm ready to spar. And I went in there with with an amateur and was it a super middleweight as well? And yeah, I felt it. I was like, raw. Like after 2 rounds, he said, I told you. I told you. I said, I told your ass. I was like, shit. Right. But yeah, you live and you learn.
Final couple of things from me. Speaking of sparring, everyone wants to talk to you about your sparring with Artur Beterbiev because he's got a big fight coming up in January 2023. Can you take us into those spars? What is he like when you really feel him on the inside and fighting him in the ring?
Yeah, the most thing that surprised me about him is his boxing skill, because obviously 18 fights, 18 KOs, do you know what I mean? And that's all you focus on, that's what you get carried away with. But he's actually a very good boxing brain, got good feet as well as the punching hard. So yeah, I was really surprised by that, and I learned a lot from him, going out there, sparring him, being around his camp, his team and so forth. I was meant to go out and help spar him for this fight, but obviously I'm getting ready for my fight, so yeah.
Will you potentially go out after?
No chance.
Taking that rest. Final thing I need from you, that fight in January, Beterbiev-Anyard, how do you see that fight going?
I could just tell you it's going to be entertaining. That's all I can say. I don't know, man. You got to put Beterbiev as the favourite, but you never know. Let's see if Yard can pull something off, and I would actually like him to. It would be great for someone in the light heavyweight division to have a world title. Do you know what I mean? It seems like them Russians are keeping it hostage. Do you know what I mean? So let's see if we can get Yard to bring one over. It'll be great too.
I remember interviews back in the day when I was speaking to Tunde. He really hyped you up as a fighter, saying we don't know much about Dan Azeez now, but we will.
Yeah, listen, Tunde's like my uncle. Like he's like family. One of my cousins is like sisters with his wife and whatnot. So that's my uncle. That's my big uncle. He gives me advice here and there since I've been coming up anyway. So yeah, he would. But obviously he's got his fighter that he's got to watch out for, and that's his main focus. So yeah, man. But I got a lot of respect for Tunde and what he's done for Yard's career. And yeah, look, he's got, not so many people get 2 opportunities at a world title. First one was against Kovalev, and now they're fighting for not just one. I think, is it 3? Yeah, who does that? Yard didn't have no amateur experience. Like, do you know what I mean? So they're doing something good. They're doing something well, and yeah, big props to them.